y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, man. Before I get going on our video today, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. If you got a breakdown or a prediction you want me to do, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. Also, our live show every Wednesday night will be live tonight, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm live every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. But this week, I'm going to be live tomorrow as well. So this week, I'm live Wednesday and I'm live Thursday because on Friday, there's a Showtime card, a Showbox card that I will be covering. And so I can't do the prediction show on Friday. I got to do the prediction show on Thursday this week. So y'all be sure to tune in to that show as well. And then I'm also live with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's get it popping and let's get into this video. And today, we got to talk about Conor Benn, man. Conor Benn versus Chris Van Heerdan is official. He's going to be fighting Chris Van Heerdan on April the 16th. And I must say, I'm underwhelmed by this fight. I'm underwhelmed by it. And I understand Conor Benn is an up-and-coming prospect. I understand that. But I don't like the moves that I've been seeing lately, bro. I don't like the moves that I've been seeing lately from Conor Benn. First of all, when you look at the young guns at the welterweight division, Conor Benn is the only one that's called out Adrian Broner. I didn't hear Jerome Boutinnis calling out Adrian Broner. I didn't hear Virgil Ortiz calling out Adrian Broner. It's only been Conor Benn, okay? Conor Benn also said that Kell Brook outpriced himself and was asking for too much money. I didn't know that the more popular fighter, who's the A-side, who has a larger fan base, who's coming off the biggest win recently in UK boxing history, between two UK fighters, I didn't know he could outprice himself when he's clearly the A-side. But not more than like 2 or 3 days after saying he outpriced himself, you already got an announcement with Van Heerdan. So that fight seemed like it might have already been finalized, bro. So were you and Kell Brook ever really in negotiations? Because Kell Brook ain't say shit about you, bro. Or were you clout chasing off of his name to try to get your buzz out there because you knew that this fight announcement was coming? And the reason I'm cool with a few of these opponents. When you coming up, you know, a fighter that's passed it a little bit, that maybe, you know, been in there with some of the best, has been a world-class fighter. But Conor Benn been fighting dudes like this like his last 4 or 5 fights. Sebastian Formella was a cool opponent. He didn't get knocked out by Sean Porter. And he's relatively young. So fighting him, I wasn't tripping off of that. But then you follow that up with Samuel Vargas, who already got his ass knocked out by Virgil Ortiz. You follow that up with Adrian Granados, who already lost 8 times. You follow that up with Chris Algieri, who got beat to a pulp by Earl Spence Jr. And now you following that up. Oh, and Chris Algieri also got knocked down like 20 times by Pacquiao. Clearly passed it and hadn't fought in a long-ass time. Then you follow all that up, and now you fighting Chris Van Heerdan, who got abused by Earl Spence Jr. And then also was getting his ass abused by Jerome Boutinnis. How are you already starting to fight Jerome Ennis and Virgil Ortiz's leftovers, bro? I expect more from Conor Benn. He's getting better with every fight, in my opinion. You can see he putting the work in the gym, but I need him to start calling for the top smoke. Like I ain't heard him call out Jerome Ennis or Virgil Ortiz. I ain't heard him talking that talk like Ennis and Ortiz talk about wanting to be world champion and trying to fight Spence or Crawford, you know, or Keith Thurman, you know. People like that. I ain't really seen him seeking out the smoke like that. And I watch all of these fighters' actions. And I must say, the moment Conor Benn ever is in a big fight and steps up due to his attitude and how he's been moving here early in his career, I don't know if he ever truly gonna have a shot, because I don't know if the confidence is there. He got the bravado when you see him talk, you know, in front of the cameras and shit over there in the UK. Like, he looked like he got the charisma and shit, but where's that hunger to call out the top guys? Why are you trying to fight people that's clearly past it? Why you ain't calling out no world champions yet? You got close to 20 fights, just like Virgil Ortiz. You fighting similar opposition than what your contemporaries have fought. Yet and still, they trying to take that step up. They trying to fight, you know, fighters in their prime, like Mike McKisson. That ain't no great opponent for Virgil Ortiz, but at least he young and undefeated. Ain't nobody gave him a O yet. You know what I'm saying? Custio Clayton, that ain't no fire-ass opponent for Jerron Boots-Ennis, but at least it's a fight that's putting him in position to challenge for a title. This a eliminator fight, so he can be an IBF mandatory. Like, at least he doing that. At least they putting themselves in position in these ranking systems and in the court of public opinion as fighters that are in line to fight for a world title. Should Errol Spence beat, you know, Ugas, and, you know, him and Crawford fight each other and he went undisputed, they put themselves in position for that fight. You know, if Crawford becomes undisputed, they put themselves in position for that fight. If Ugas become undisputed, they put themselves in position for that fight. And they saying shit like Virgil Ortiz, like, yeah, I want the Errol Spence fight. That'll be the biggest fight in Texas history. And Jerron Ennis calling for smoke with everybody. But I got my boy Conor Benn, around the same age, same experience level. He won't fight Adrian Broner, bro. He won't fight dudes that already got beat up by his contemporaries, bro. Like, you need, like, why don't you go get no David Avenesian smoke, bro? Why don't you go get smoke with him? Why you ain't calling him out? How come I ain't heard you say Jerron Ennis or Virgil Ortiz's name yet, bro? So overall, the fight, I think it'll be a pretty good fight. It's going to depend on how hungry Chris Van Heerdan is, and does he show up to try to win? Does he show up in good shape? Because he's been relatively inactive. Like, if we look at, let's see what we got here, man. Let's see what we got on Chris Van Heerdan right quick. Because I think he's been an inactive fighter, to be honest with you. It's loading up pretty slow, but it's just going to depend, because Chris Van Heerdan, he had a good record. He's a world-class opponent back in his prime and shit, coming from South Africa, but he ain't been in his prime in a long time. And a lot of dudes, man, for whatever reason, when they fight Errol Spence Jr., they don't be the same after that shit. They don't be the same after that shit. Let me see. Yeah, see, he fought. He ain't fought since 2020. That was way back in 2020, bro. That was way back in 2020 when he fought Jerron Ennis. And before that, he hadn't fought since 2019. This man got like a fight in 3 years, bro. In 2.5 years, he had one fight. And that one fight was only a one-round fight that was a no decision, where he was getting beat up, but he got cut. So that's what he got. That's what Conor Benn going in there with. So, you know, salute to Conor Benn. He's one of my top 3 prospects at 147 pounds. But I must say, I don't like the call-outs of Adrian Broner. I don't like the call-outs of Kell Brook, because Kell Brook never mentioned your name, and now I'm thinking that shit was fake. Oh, excuse me, bro. My bad. What the hell that was? Now I'm thinking that shit was fake. I don't think he was ever in negotiations with Kell Brook, because how you already got a fight announced with Chris Van Heerdan 2-3 days later? That shit don't make sense to me, bro. But overall, we got another pretty good fight, another hot prospect coming in on April the 16th. April gonna be a lit-ass month for boxing, man, so y'all stay tuned. But I appreciate y'all watching the video. Be sure to catch the live show tonight, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Also catch our live show tomorrow night. The prediction show is tomorrow night, Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Then I'll be live with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace, y'all.